There is only one of you, only one of me. Here's to new beginnings and a better life. Here's to dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try, but they can never take me down. Ooh, 'cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. Not afraid to love you. Not afraid to love you.
Hi friends, this evening we have come down to Walt Disney Studios for their Pride event here for 2023. This event, we've had it booked now since September last year. We've had it booked for quite a while and we've been so excited about it. So this is a private, well not a private, this is a closed event. It was a ticketed event, so you had to buy a ticket beforehand to be able to get in. It is from 8 o'clock until 2 AM in the morning. As far as we're aware, all of the rides are open. There is also a parade, and there are 4 live acts. There are 4 live acts on the main stage today as well. So absolutely ecstatic to be here. We saw some vlogs of it last year and just had to come down. So tonight there's also going to be some meet and greets. We're going to try and get those done, and then get some late rides in. But yeah, we are here till 2 o'clock in the morning. There is themed snacks as well, so we'll be going for those and having a look at those and seeing what they're all about. And yeah, we're just going to have a really magical Pride evening. So you lot, come with us and let's get the night started. Excited?
So excited.
How do you feel about it?
Tell you. Really good. I believe Pride is extremely important, and the fact that Disney are doing this here and every year it seems to be getting bigger and bigger, and they're putting more and more effort into it. I can't wait to actually get to experience it. I got really jealous last year when everyone was here, so I'm really pleased to be here and really pleased. I'm really excited to watch the parade, get some rides in, maybe watch some of the acts that are on the main stage, and yeah, just take it all in.
Typical, you're picking your eye when I come to you. How are you feeling about it?
Do you know what? I'm actually really excited. As you said, like, we watched a couple of vlogs last year and it looked amazing. It's been booked for so long, so there's been like a lot of excitement and anticipation building up to it. I just can't wait to see that parade, because the videos that I saw of it last year, it looked incredible. So I can't wait to get to see that. It's just amazing that, like, I was going to say like such a small community, but it's not a small community, clearly, with the amount of people that are here tonight, that, you know, we can all come together and like celebrate who we are, our individuality, and just prove that we are all accepted and it is okay to be who we are. Really excited for that. Can't wait to have a look at the main stage and some of the acts on there, and hopefully get some like rare character meets as well. So yeah, really looking forward to it tonight. I'm really excited, yeah.
So we've just been to see Pluto and Goofy. That was awesome. They're not actually meets where you queue up and meet them. They're just on a stage and you just kind of take a photo with them in the background. They're doing that. I don't know if there's any actual meets or whether they're all like that. We'll find out as we go around. We're just having a little walk around at the moment and just trying to see what's going on really, and see what kind of queues and stuff are happening, and then we'll just start doing stuff, I suppose. Don't know. Not really been to an event like this here before. It's a bit like an after hours event, but obviously it's a Pride event, so. So we've headed down to Bistro Chez Remy because Remy is out meeting and greeting. This is a really, really rare character. I've even seen Remy meeting and greeting in the US park, so this is a really, really rare thing. So we're you can't actually go up close to him and meet him. There is a barrier around him, so it's just kind of a stand in front of him and get a picture and stuff like that, but there is a massive queue. We have been told that he's only out for an hour, so we're trying to get through this. Edna Mode is over the other side, but Edna Mode is over the other side, so we'll try and get her after, but also Callum Scott is on the main stage in the next half an hour or so, so we want to get this meet done so we can shoot straight over and watch Callum Scott on the main stage.
That guy was just taking a selfie and I was looking directly at his phone, so I am in his selfie. Not just like photobombing it, but like I'm in it.
Well, he should think himself lucky.
Hey, Emil.
Hello Marie, how are you? Oh, you look fabulous.
You look so good.
You look beautiful.
Always.
Can we have a quick photo? Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, that was cool then. So we've got 4 character meet and greet issues in. Yeah, issues. Meet and greet issues in. Yeah, very rare characters. We had to stay down there for those rare characters. So yeah, absolutely love that. Little bit chaotic, not organised as well as I'd like it. Is it organised as well as I expect them to? Yeah. Yeah. For me, there was absolutely no organisation there at all. Until Marie, the cast member organising the Marie meet, was very, very good. So well done to him. That was amazing. Yeah, he was good. That was amazing. But yeah, no organisation, absolute chaos. Typical of Disneyland Paris for it to be like that, of course. But yeah, so we're just going to head round now to the main stage because we've got our awesome meets in. We did miss Edna. I got a shot of her for the vlog, but she went before we could get a photo, so that's a bit of a shame. But never mind, it's not the end of the world.
Avant de partir, vraiment.
Dans la nuit, les phares, tu posais sur mes joues, à l'amour comme à la vie comme je sais, j'avais promis, mais moi tout ça c'est pas fait. Tout le monde, c'est quoi le mot? Dis-moi, mieux pour nous, mon ami, comment t'as...
Le concert de Callum Scott n'aura pas lieu. You know what? Préparons-nous pour accueillir Jennifer! Let's get ready for Jennifer! Est-ce que vous êtes là? Plus fort! Merci pour votre compréhension. Thank you so much for your understanding. Et à tout de suite. Let's get ready! Merci!
So we've grabbed some snacks, some Pride themed snacks, and I know that I've had a beer because I just asked Matt if he's had a tablet rather than a tablet. So clearly I've had a beer. We've been on the IPAs. We're on about what, 5 IPAs? Yeah. About 5 IPAs. Yeah, they're only small. They're only halves though. So it's only 2.5 pints technically in British terms. But yeah, they're coming in little. They're €5 for like a half. But it's an IPA, so I don't usually drink IPA. If you've watched the Epcot vlog recently, you'll know I don't really drink IPA. But this one is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Absolutely love it.
It's got like a bit of a fruity taste to it.
Yeah, it's really.
I don't know why I like zhuzhed as I said fruity.
It's fruity. It's fruity.
Yeah, it's really nice.
What is it? It's Brooklyn, isn't it?
Yeah. Brooklyn Stonewall IPA.
That's it. Brooklyn. Oh my God.
Brooklyn Stonewall.
Brooklyn
IPA.
Stonewall IPA, and it is fab. I love it. Absolutely love it. Don't know if it goes with ice cream. It's going to go with ice cream today.
Hence why I've opted out of the ice cream.
Jamie has opted out of the ice cream, which is weird because usually he loves ice cream.
Yeah. Took myself up into bed with a nice movie and a full tub of Ben and Jerry's. And then I get halfway through it and I'm like, I feel sick now, I don't want to eat anymore. But I'm already in bed and I don't want to get out and have to go to the freezer. So I just forced myself to eat the rest of half of the tub.
It's better than waking up to a tub of milk. Right, so anyway, we procrastinate. Anyway, oh hello.
Hello.
Here are you. What we got?
We got Pride Magnums.
Pride Magnums. Look at them. What are they?
They are. This one is white chocolate, coconut, mango, and I think vanilla ice cream. This one is milk chocolate, salted caramel, and popcorn.
Popcorn?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So go.
So you're going to try that one.
Are we going to swap? We'll do half an hour?
We can do. That'd be
Oh,
nice.
it's all over my fingers already.
Oh no.
Oh. That's
They
cool.
are-
Look at the little,
The cute little Pride thing.
yeah, I'm trying to get in focus. Cute little Pride thing there.
They're hand drizzled as well, so they're like decorated there right in front of you.
Awesome.
Should we give them a go?
That was graceful.
Aren't I always?
Oh no, yeah. No. Oh no. You're enjoying that one, aren't you? It's better, isn't it? Can we swap back, thank you?
Yeah.
Yay!
They were nice.
They were nice. I didn't like your one.
Not sure either of them were worth $6.50.
Oh, they weren't worth $6.50, but you were at an event in a theme park. What do you want?
The Pride gimmick.
What do you want? Yeah, the Pride gimmick. Yeah. My one was the better one.
Yours was the better
Yeah.
one.
Solid caramel, wasn't it?
And
yeah,
popcorn.
right up my street. That is popcorn. Yeah, right up my street. Yeah. Yeah, definitely the best one.
The Pride snack number 2. And we've got the Pride cupcakes. I think it's literally just a vanilla cupcake with vanilla frosting. So they were €5 each. So a little bit pricey, cheaper than the Magnums. But looking forward to trying them, giving them a go. We love a themed snack. I love the effort that they've gone to make them, to be honest. They are only available for the Pride night as well. So it's our one opportunity to try them.
They feel nice and soft as a show.
Well, they keep them in the fridge, don't they?
You'll be right.
Oh no.
That's not frosting, that's marshmallow.
They've got jam in them as well. Which I don't even know if you tasted, you ate yours so quick.
Yeah.
You got some of it in your beard and some of it on your t-shirt.
Well, the t-shirt.
Still in your beard though.
Yeah, nice. I think I'd have preferred it with frosting though. Not a fan of the marshmallow. Should have been frosting. If it was frosting, that'd have been awesome.
But I agree. Either like cream cheese frosting or buttercream.
Yeah. Yeah, buttercream would have been good.
Welcome, I am Buzz Lightyear. Sarge has assembled the Green Army men.
What's what? So RC Racer all done. I never thought in a million years that I would be doing RC Racer at 1:10 in the morning.
No.
Ever. But yeah, RC Racer done. Good little ride. Wouldn't queue very long for it. We waited like 5 minutes. I'd never ever queue for that in the daytime. It's just the cycle is just not enough.
Especially when you see it on like a 50-minute wait.
Yeah, absolutely. 50 minutes for that cycle, never in a million years. If it's on a 5-minute, yeah, go on then, because it gets your stomach going. But no,
It's over so fast.
never. I'd never wait 50 minutes for it. It's awful. 50 minutes is terrible. So no.
It's a ride that I've said since coming, oh, I really want to do RC, I really want to do RC.
Yeah.
And we've always gone, like, you two have always gone like, yeah, we can if we've like got time, and if the queue's short, and I've never really understood it. But now that I've done it, I'm a little bit like, by the time you've got on it, you're getting off.
Yeah. It takes longer to get on it and get strapped in than it does the actual cycle.
Yeah, so it's not, I agree, probably 15, maybe 20 minutes maximum would I queue for it.
Yeah.
If there was like no other options in the park.
Yeah, exactly.
Then I would go and do that.
Yeah.
It's definitely, for me, it's not even a...
Oh, we've gone all blurry. There we go.
It's not even like a once a trip done sort of thing, like maybe once every couple of trips.
Yeah.
And I'm happy with that.
Yeah. So we're just going to head over now and try and get a ride on Flight Force before we close. We'd like to get Tower of Terror as well.
It's on a 20-minute currently.
Yeah, but I'm going to drop the camera now because we're about to walk into all the music, which will be copyrighted, and I won't be allowed to use, and I won't be able to talk over it anyway. So it was really hectic right at the end of the night there, and trying to get out, so many people. It was just too busy and too loud to film, so we've walked all the way back to our hotel, and we're going to do a little debrief here outside our hotel now. So it was a really good event, and I think it's a really important event as well, because at the end of the day, Pride is not just a dance festival, not just a music festival, or whatever it perceives to be. Pride is a very important thing. Pride is a protest against, not just in Europe or the UK, but all over the world, and it's a protest for people who can't be themselves for whatever reason, whether their family doesn't accept them, whether their country doesn't accept them, whether their community doesn't accept them. It's extremely important that Pride happens, so that in the countries where we can be ourselves, we can show our appreciation for that, and we can show our support to people in countries where they just can't be themselves. So it's a very, very important thing. I'm really, really glad that Disneyland Paris are doing this Pride event, and I think also this year California is also doing a Pride event as well. At time of recording, there are a few things going on over in the US at the moment, in Florida, which are not so good. I'm not going to go into them on this video. If you do want to know anything about it, look, you know, feel free to look it up. It's just not good. So again, I think it's extremely important that these Pride events happen, and it's very important that we show our support and we stand together really as one, because at the end of the day, love is love. It doesn't matter who it's with. The event itself from Disneyland Paris for 2023, I would say it was a decent event. I think from what I've seen in the past, they have actually worked on their feedback, and I think that's why we got the meet and greets that we got, and the way that they were operated. So with, you know, the barriers, you don't actually go up and actually meet the character like you do in the daytime. It was just kind of a barriered operation where you basically walked up to the barrier and the character poses behind you.
Yeah, like a selfie point. So
yeah, like a selfie point. That's probably the best way to describe it, not the way I did.
During the pandemic, that's how meet and greets were at Disneyland Paris.
Yeah.
And I think that they just basically adapted that model for tonight.
Yeah. I think the way they were operated was okay. I think it could have been a little bit better, if I'm being honest. Maybe
some were better than others.
Yeah, I think the way they were operated could have been a little bit better. I think they could have had the queue of people, and then basically if the cast members could have said photo, you know, have a couple of photos, whatever, give people 10 seconds or so to get their photo and stuff, and then move them on. Thank you very much, next one. Thank you very much, next one. Thank you very much. Which is kind of what the guy did when we met Marie. That's what the guy was doing, and he got his queue down so quick, and he got people through, and it was amazing. When a meal came out, that was a bit better, wasn't it?
Because, it was better. There was a system in place.
There was a system. Exactly, yes. The cast member put a system in place so that a meal was to go there, go all the way around, and then once he'd gone all the way around the barrier, to go back to the start and go again, so that, you know, people got their pictures and stuff like that. Because the way that Remy was operated was a little bit harder. Remy was just kind of trying to pick people and just darting up and down, so people weren't getting their pictures, and it was just a bit difficult. And I think Edna Mode was the same as well, wasn't it? Which is why I think, if I'm being honest, we missed our Edna Mode picture, which is a bit of a shame. I mean, we did get her in Orlando, so I'm not too gutted, but yeah, it would have been nice to get her with her Pride ears on and stuff like that. So yeah, the way they were operated was, I think, from what I've heard, better than last year, but I think it could still do with some tweaking.
I'd agree. I think from like vlogs and stuff that we watched from last year, it was definitely better. A lot of people said that they got literally almost nothing done because the meet and greet queues were so long. So if you did decide to do, sorry, I've got itchy nose. So if you did decide to do meet and greets last year, that basically took your whole night, and you maybe got like 3 done.
Yeah.
So I do think that they've worked on that, and it potentially has worked. It's a system that I think they adopted for the annual pass party, because from what I saw from the vlog from that was from people's vlogs from that was the same. That was all selfie points.
I feel like that's what Disneyland Paris are doing now, to kind of when they've got these private events, because they're so busy, to get people through quicker and get you a photo with a character. I feel like that's what they're doing now, which I don't love, but I understand that may be operationally the best way to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that. Ride selection was amazing. They had everything open, didn't they?
Yeah.
So ride selection was very, very good. Yeah, ride selection was very, very good. So if you did want to go and just ride, you could have literally just walked around everything and ridden. It was absolutely fine. Queues seemed to be extremely minimal. Crush's Coaster was still on 30 minutes.
Of course.
Which is hilarious. But yeah, Crush's Coaster was, I think, was the biggest queue again. But yeah, ride selection, in my opinion, there's nothing more to say. But every ride was open. Brilliant.
Yeah, it was really good.
Nothing more to say there. They can't improve that anymore. If every single ride is open, it can't be improved any more than that.
Yeah.
So yeah, brilliant. Selection of characters. What do you think?
The ones that we saw, I really enjoyed. The Pixar Place ones. Yeah, like it was a bit of a cop out just putting Woody and Buzz out.
It was a little bit, if I'm being completely honest. So Bo Peep was in the parade. We believe there were Avengers and Marvel characters walking around Avengers Campus. Unfortunately, we didn't make it to Avengers Campus. Just didn't get time to get in there. So we can't really comment on what those were like, because we didn't experience it.
Not before it disappeared. Flight Force in the
yeah,
end.
we did Flight Force in the end, but the characters had gone by then. So yeah, we didn't experience that. So, yeah, the Pixar Place ones, they basically had Woody and Buzz there.
Yeah.
But you have Woody and Buzz there in the daytime, anyway, in exactly the same place all day, every day. So that wasn't anything special. So I'm not too sure where that decision came from. I kind of feel like because they had Bo Peep in the parade, why couldn't they put Bo Peep in there?
Well, I think they could have put Bo Peep, and somebody else said, we overheard, somebody else said they're surprised it wasn't Lotso. So they've obviously got a Lotso costume as well.
Yeah. So they could have had Lotso and Bo Peep or something. That would have been amazing.
On a rotation, because all the characters seem to be on like a 30-minute rotation.
Yeah, that was amazing. Although that wasn't communicated. So in communication, I'll speak about that. But yeah, that wasn't communicated, so that's a bit of a shame. But yeah, character selection I think was good, but the Pixar characters could have been better chosen.
Definitely.
Do you not think?
Yeah, I think so.
Entertainment overall, as in like the main stage entertainment.
From what we saw of it, it was okay.
Yeah, it was all right. It was good. Like, there was nothing wrong with it. The music was good. The acts seemed to be good. The one thing we do need to touch on and we do need to talk about is the cancellation of Callum Scott.
Yeah.
That was not good.
No.
We believe he was cancelled because they had technical difficulties with the equipment that he needed for his set. And we don't know this for sure. That's just what we believe happened. So we waited for like over an hour. We waited ages and ages and ages, and there was people on the stage, you know, bustling about. And we have already spoken about this, but I'll just touch on it now. Now it's quiet. But there's people bustling about on the stage, replacing wires, you know, picking up cables and messing with this, messing with that. Loads of like stage managers and stage hands up there for ages. And I said to Matt at one point, I went, they're in technical difficulties, I think, and they're going to cancel him. And then within 20 minutes or so of me saying that, a guy came up on the stage, got on the microphone and basically just said, I'm really sorry, but we've had to cancel Callum Scott due to technical difficulties. We're going to move on to our next act. And just basically cancelled him, skipped on to the next act. The whole crowd just booed.
Literally. And the thing was, you knew it was getting bad as well, because every time somebody came out to do, like, I don't know, check cabling or something.
Yeah.
Every time somebody came out to do that, as it got longer and longer, people started booing them.
Yeah.
Because it just wasn't ready.
Yeah.
And it was clear that it wasn't ready.
Yeah.
I think the problem came from the fact that they didn't communicate with anybody to say, we're struggling at the moment.
Yeah. There was no communication for like an hour as to what was going on.
It was already 20 minutes late, as it was.
Yeah, the whole stage ran late, didn't it?
They actually put an announcement out to say, join us in welcoming to the stage Callum Scott, like an automated one. That was obviously pre-recorded, but they'd been playing those when everybody else went on the stage. They played that, and then Callum Scott didn't appear.
And then an hour and a half later, this guy appears and says that it was cancelled due to technical difficulties.
Yeah.
It just felt like a bit of a letdown, to be honest.
Yeah, it did. It did. It was a shame. Massive, massive shame, because we were looking forward to that. We had a whole night planned out what we were going to do. Meet and greets
We found our
first.
night around that as well, didn't we?
We did, yeah. Meet and greets first, do some foodie bits, then head, watch Callum Scott once that finished, get some rides in. Yeah, so we planned it all. But yeah, once he got cancelled, then we went and did a few rides and stuff.
Yeah, so overall for me, I really, really enjoyed the event, as Rob said. As I said at the start of the vlog, actually, I'm a big believer in Pride. You get a lot of people say, oh, you don't need Pride anymore, it's accepted. It's really not. Whether, you know, you've got family that have issues with it, or certain people that maybe in your life are religious, or there's all kinds of reasons that people might not be okay with it in the UK, let alone outside of the UK. And if you look at what's going on in Florida at the moment, I kind of feel like that's why Disney have put such a big push on this year, having Pride events at Paris and California. I kind of feel like it's a bit of backlash on that.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, massively important, and to see how many people were there that weren't necessarily gay, that were maybe allies or part of the LGBTQ plus community in any way, I would say it was really, really moving for me to see just how much support the event was getting, and how many people were actually there throughout the day as well, looking Pride stuff and all that kind of stuff. It was really, really nice to see.
Yeah.
Really heartwarming. I knew it would be. Yeah, I absolutely loved it, and to see how much the cast members were enjoying being part of it as well, I think made it even better. So yeah, really, really enjoyed that. It was really, really good fun. I do think that there's a long way to go with LGBTQ plus rights, and you know, Pride is still important, and I will always support it. And while ever anybody still has to come out, I think we still need Pride. So for me, it's hugely important. So it was really, really nice to see, and it was yeah, really good. In terms of the communication at the event as well, one thing that I do just want to talk about is the fact that whilst they did a programme which was great, it had little to no information other than like ride times as to what time closures were. It originally said that the bars would close at 1:30 when actually they closed just after 1:15. All the bars closed just after 1:15.
We weren't expecting that, which is a bit of a shame, because I wanted another drink.
Yeah, I did too. So we were heading
Before we
back and we were like,
finished.
we'll get one more drink before all the bars shut, and we got there and they were all shut.
Yeah.
And then the other thing in there was that all the character meet and greets were listed but had no timings. So you'd originally think, if you didn't know Disneyland Paris, you'd probably think, oh, they'll be on for the whole event. But then while we were there, I think we got the last meet down by Remy's, by Ratatouille.
Yeah.
I think we got the last meet there with Marie. I think after Marie went back in, I don't think anybody else came back out.
No, I don't think so either. I was going to touch on the event value for money, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I've changed my mind.
I don't think that's important.
Because it's not important. Exactly. Well done. It's not important whether it was value for money or not. It's important that they conduct these events. It's important that the message gets out there, whether it was value for money or not. In my opinion, it was value for money because they held the event. Simple as.
I agree.
Yeah, because they held the event, it was worth it.
I totally agree.
It doesn't matter how much it cost me to be there. To me, it was just important that it was on.
Yeah.
Extremely important that it was on. The ticket should not be sold based on who's
on the
there.
lineup.
No, we didn't buy the ticket based on who was on the lineup. We wanted to see Callum Scott, absolutely.
We didn't know the lineup when we bought the ticket.
But we didn't know the lineup when we bought the ticket. We bought the ticket back in September last year. The lineup only got announced in April, I think, didn't it? It was April when it got. I did a reel on it, so it's on our Instagram. When I put the reel out, that's when we found out who was going to be there. So we bought the ticket based on the event. We didn't buy the ticket based on what characters were going to be there, because they didn't tell us.
Nope.
What acts were going to be on the main stage, because they didn't tell us at that point. What rides were going to be open, because we didn't know, they didn't tell us. All we knew is it was 8 till 2 at Walt Disney Studios.
Literally, that's all we knew.
And the date, the 17th of June. That's all we knew. If you like this kind of so if you like the video, please like the video. It really helps out the channel. Comment if you would like to. Say whatever you want. Yeah, comment about your own experiences. If you're LGBTQ+ as well, I don't know, whatever you want. Comment below, as long as it's not nasty. No hate on here, please. But yeah, comment below and just let us know, I don't know, your story, what you think, your experiences, your opinion on Pride. Which is your favourite one? Have you ever been to one before? Let us know. Yeah, let us know. To keep up with all our Disney doings and theme park shenanigans, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be. But they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn.